Selene Galas for Rebel News, and we're here today to investigate the Calgary 2022 Comic-Con Expo parade. And we're here right now, as you can see. The streets have been shut down. They are allowed to use amplification as well, and it's a little bit hypocritical, I might have to add, especially considering that every Saturday, a group of people that have been peaceful for the better part of 2.5 years are not allowed to actually freely protest, and yet this is being condoned.
A Calgary court granted an emergency court injunction in response to weekly protests against COVID mandates. Please sign the petition on this page to have this injunction removed.
Also, I wanted to mention that Jyoti Gondek is set to be here herself actually leading the parade today. Mayor Jyoti Gondek?
Yeah.
I'm Selene Galas for Rebel News. I just had a couple of questions I was hoping to ask you today really quickly before you go.
We just have to go.
So I'm going to go actually ask the police officers why, even with the injunction, that they're allowing this to take place here. There is amplification being used as well, so this will be interesting. Excuse me, officer. I have a question. There's an injunction.
He won't have an answer.
Just walks away.
Ask him.
I'm just really curious because there's still an injunction in place, correct? Like where amplification isn't allowed and such. I was just wondering why it's allowed in this scenario and in this circumstance and not others.
They have a permit.
Yeah.
They have a permit?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So if you apply for the permit
Yeah.
and it's enforced, then it actually supersedes the injunction.
Okay.
So-
Okay. So any individuals looking to still protest or hold rallies of their own, as long as they're able to get a permit, it's allowed and it goes past the injunction. Okay, so we just heard it from the officer himself. If you are looking to be able to legally take place in protests or holding rallies for yourself, all you need do to go above the order of the injunction is to actually just get a permit from the city of Calgary to be able to do that. But then again, it does also provoke the question, what about the right outlined in the Charter of Rights and Freedoms to be able to protest, to be able to stand for what you want to stand for, and be able to have the space to gather as a group? They are not only using amplification, but they are blocking the roads as well. So that's a very hypocritical, if you ask me.
A Calgary court granted an emergency court injunction in response to weekly protests against COVID mandates. Please sign the petition on this page to have this injunction removed.